Hello and welcome to another episode of Farming Simulator 22 on Attingham Park. Right guys, we've got quite a bit of work to do again today. I'm going to say that for probably for the next few episodes because we have got quite a bit to do. Right, as you can see, this is all mucked up. We have a little bit of money in the bank, guys. It turns out I sold 3 trailers worth of straw and kept a 4th one. That's how many bales we had. Yeah, we've got quite a bit to do. Quite a bit to do today. I'm gonna send this guy off to go and do the work on this field because we need to get mulch. Sorry, now this is already in mulch mode. I did already change it before driving it up here. Yeah, I think that'll be fine. Yeah, it doesn't matter if it does the headlands first. I'm not fussed about that one. That is good. That is good. That is good. So let me just, as you can see, right, you'll notice, guys, that I've just got this little bit of a course set up on here. I'm going to remove that in a minute. I was just double checking something this morning because I have just been tweaking it, shall we say, and yeah, I'm really liking where it's at the moment, so that is really good for me. Right, let me get that into there. Right, oh, I didn't realize it was going to go that way around. I thought it was going the other way. Right, basically what I want to do is any bits that this mulch misses, we're going to basically paint. That's kind of what it's all about. This, I've got a little track here. It's to help with the unloading on the harvester. Like I say, I've been tweaking it constantly, and it goes all the way around the field. There's now a path all the way around the edge of the field, so that the automation of like harvesting and stuff is going to be a lot easier. So yeah, that is one of the main jobs done today. This is going to be the next one. We're going to get barley in this field, guys, because we need to get on with it relatively quickly. I've got a couple of little bits I want to get done again. 25 headlands. Tell you what, let's do that. Let's do that. Headlands, yep. I want you to go and start on the first waypoint. Beautiful. There we go. Now we're gonna have quite a bit of so I'm just making sure that was going in the right direction. I was thinking the start point was over here, but it's not. The start point's over the other side. Yeah, so I was just concentrating that was actually in the right place. Yeah, so we've got quite a bit to do today. We're going to take it one little bit at a time. Right, I have also given myself a contract to do, and I do want to get cosplay on with this one as well. The reason why I want to get on with this is because there's quite a lot of fertilizing contracts coming up as well, but the liming contracts basically mean I can make a start. Well, once we've limed it, we know it'll get seeded. Once it gets seeded, we'll get fertilizer. I'm hoping that the fertilizing contracts will supply us with work over some of the winter months. That's the idea anyway. I haven't got much lime left over here, but as you can see, it's definitely... Oh my god, this thing is so slow. Just get out of first gear. He's going to use a lot of lime otherwise. Oh, maybe he won't actually, because at the end of the day, it can't put down more than it needs. You see how that's got a red line going to the track? That other field, that red line disappeared, which is why I put a border all the way around. Enough for the vehicles to basically find a way around, basically. That's kind of what I did. Let me just get rid of the track. Yeah, I'm always trying to make it bigger and better, guys. Always trying to make it bigger and better. But what I have got over here as well is another field to deal with. Now, I just need to quickly go and check on our greenhouse. alright. You'll find that I pause because I'm trying to concentrate on one thing, and yeah, I suppose you get that typical man mode, and man can't do two things at once. Yeah, I can't really speak when I'm proper trying to concentrate on connecting something up. Now this thing, guys, may have to go. I have slowed it down to just to producing one lot of production, and to be honest, it's yeah, I can't keep up with it, to be honest. I really can't keep up with it. But I have brought in a new chicken mod. Now, if we get rid of the flowers, I don't want to bring in the chickens just yet, because if we end up getting rid of this flower production, and I'm going to have to bring in just some normal greenhouse. Like I said, that's just for a side hustle, and I was trying to do things differently, but it uses way too much for my liking. I have to like kind of keep an eye on that more than anything else. So worst case scenario, if that's the case, what I'll do is I would probably bring in a greenhouse there and a greenhouse there. Now you're going to ask yourself the question, yeah, but Matt, you can't get the pallets. Well, we auto sell them anyway. It doesn't matter if we get a good price or a bad price. So then we'd be able to put 2 greenhouses there. Then, see, this new chicken coop mod I've got doesn't really fit up here. I suppose in theory it does. If you put it there, it does. It'd go through the wall, but it wouldn't matter going through the wall, because again, we'd sell the eggs automatically anyway. So, but if not, worst case scenario, we put that there instead. Because basically, what I want to do is I want to make this like my little, let's say, egg production there, some greenhouses there, and then what we're going to do is we're going to bring in, when we can afford it, we're going to buy this bit of land. We're going to bring in some productions down here that are not on the map. Probably bring in a little farm shop, you know, like a little bit of parking space and stuff, and we'll treat it like we've got a little farm shop, basically a little farm shop business. Right, as you can see from there, that is looking really well. Yeah, I sent the car on this because I thought, well, the car's got quite a lot of power. It can obviously mulch. If I did this with the tractor, it doesn't. Well, I've only got 2 tractors that'll pull it, and they're both out doing jobs. One's currently seeding, it needs the same amount of power as this mulcher, and the other one is fertilizing, no, liming, sorry. So yeah, we've got a little bit again to do today. Yeah, I've got this to do, and I've got one more field to do. But basically, one of the reasons I wanted to do this is I want to get on with some of these, not necessarily these fertilizing contracts right now, but I need to get the lime out of here, because I need to put fertilizer in this so I can fertilize our fields. So that's kind of where we're going to go with that. I have thought about possibly buying a new spreader. I'm not really sure why, but that's not updated. I think it's just because it's first month or so, who knows. But I have thought about maybe bringing in something like the Amazon. Leave that as the, what is it, and then bring this in. The problem I've got at the moment is that this is £25,000. We've only got £57,000, which is why I was kind of hoping something was going to prop up for 67. How are you 67% done? We've only skipped into 1 month. 3 days to do. As you can see from here, we've only got 409 litres of manure, so there's not a lot of manure left either. So we are really starting to just struggle a little bit when it comes to some of this stuff. Just a little bit, not loads. But while we're waiting for one of them, I'm hoping the mulcher is going to finish first, because I need the mulcher back in, and I need to now get it in rolling mode. Now, I have officially bought all of the work modes for this. Like I said, it's a little bit slow and steady at the moment. You know, we do need to try and get our hands on another tractor. I'm hoping the sale of all that silage, well, not all of it, but I'm hoping the sale of most of that silage is going to help us fund another tractor, one that we can actually buy as well. Right, so I was talking yesterday about setting these as waypoints, so I just kind of wanted to show you. So if you look on the little map here, so this first one's seed, guys, as you can... That one's seed. This one's fertile. And what it'll do is, if you set it to automatically do, it will automatically fill up what we're doing over here. Now this is going to use a lot. I'm maybe only thinking maybe 5,000 or 6,000 litres. I can't really afford to put any more in. It's relatively expensive to buy. There we go, that'll do. 7,791. But like I say, it's a little bit on the expensive side at the moment to use this greenhouse, and I don't know, I've never actually seen how much I get paid from it. I kind of have a one-way system through my farm, but we'll go the wrong way because we know there is no workers over here at the moment. Yeah, once that seeding's done, we need to get the seeder over here. Once the mulching's done, I need to get that onto the field we've just seeded so we can get it rolled. I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to continue to like roll things and stuff. I haven't really decided. Rolling for me is like stones. I'll do it if I have time, but if I don't have time, for me it's not the end of the world. Yeah, I just don't want this to run out. That's my only thing. Solid fertilizer 4,500, so that'll top it back over 10,000. We seem to use more solid fertilizer than anything else. There we go, job done. Yeah, these little tractors don't quite have enough power to pull a full trailer in my eyes. And I'd love to buy another field, but with having only £50,000 in my eyes at the moment, it's not enough to I don't think it'll be enough to survive the winter. Now, like I say, we have got contracts and stuff, but contracts will disappear over winter. Like, there's loads of baling contracts, but we can't do them baling contracts in winter because it just won't. They'll just disappear. The grass will die off, and yeah, job done. So we've got to just play it a little bit careful, a little bit cautiously. I know we've got a little bit of wool over in the sheep area. Question. How much is my cultivator? 120. See, I don't technically have enough power in this to pull that cultivator. I was thinking I could get on with some cultivating over on that field that we're mulching. Yeah, can't do that either at the moment. Like I say, we really do need to try and get our hands on another tractor. That other tractor actually in the shop wouldn't be such a bad thing. But again, it would leave us really, really short on money. Got 143 brake horsepower. It would be enough to put, yeah. It would have more than this. But it would have, like, wow, you are working so bloody well. Really like that. You're not going too bad. Really impressed with that. This one's killing me. He hasn't got the, I'll tell you what. Let's do this ourselves, guys. We'll get this one done so we can get it back over on the farm, because like I say, I really need to get on with a little bit more work. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do, guys. I'm going to get the radio turned on, and I'll see you once we've hopefully finished this field. there we go, guys. That actually just came up as completed, which I was not actually expecting. So yeah, job done. £17,000 in the bank, guys. So that is really, really good. Also, if you notice, just before the end of that time lapse, I know it comes up quick when it's on a on the thing, but we are done. Right, so let's whoa. Let's take that over to the farmyard. Let's go there. The car has finished the mulching. Really impressed with that one. Oh, bear with me. I pressed the wrong button there. Yeah, a couple of little bits on the edge, not quite perfectly done, but like I say, any bits the mulching doesn't fit. Let me show you that main thing now that I'm actually in this field. So, like I was saying, I've made a course around the edge of the field here. This is so that the worker can unload the harvester a lot easier. There was a tree in this corner, and as you can see, this was like a 90-degree bend. I've now just put a curve on it, just so it's a little bit easier. Now that's the only thing I've found with auto drive and course play. If you want to get automated, it's not quite perfect. You've got to make a few little tweaks. Yesterday off recording note, I did roll this field just because I didn't want to be in grass roller mode. I wanted to be in... Fast track has reached the farmyard already. Wow, that was quick. Yeah, it doesn't work very well when you're putting it to work, but if you want to drive from A to B, that fast track is pretty nippy. But what we need to do right now, we need to go into the garage. We need to put this into field rolling mode, basically, and hopefully at some point we can crack on with maybe getting that field fertilized. Like I say, I want to try and keep this moving along. I have just realized though, guys, that I am on 1 time. I didn't mean to be on 1 time. Right, so that's now in mulch. Field roll. Yes, we want field roller this time. We do officially have all of the attachments for this roller. Now, I know it sounds daft me doing this, guys, but whenever I come to the workshop with a device or an implement or a tool, whatever you want to call it, I do just want to keep everything clean, try and keep some repair costs down, and yeah, it'd just be nice just to give it a little clean every once in a while. This thing's proven to be rather useful because this car can do the rolling. I could use the car on the seeder. It's got enough power to pull it, and it's not the seeder is not PTO driven that I'm aware of. There we go. So that makes that a lot, you know, it gives me options, you know. That's why I'm using the car at the moment. But yeah, we're busy. We are super busy on the farm. But yeah, there he is in the yard, just like that. I need to try and get oh, what is it? Need to try and get the lime out of there. So hopefully it's gonna let me. Gonna leave that there ready and waiting. Right, I have noticed a setting that I just need to change. When I finish, I don't want it, because it's going to come up with an error every time. It's not an error per se, but what he's going to do is he's going to want to park every time. And I don't want it to park at the end of every parking field cycle and delivery. Park at job finish. No, there we go. Because otherwise it's just going to come up with an error saying he's finished, and you know, in theory he won't be. But as you can see, this guy is on the final headland now, so he's looking really, really well over there. What have we got over here? Ooh, yeah, we need to get that limed as well. So yeah, that he'd probably be done if I didn't have a 25% overlap. But the 25% overlap is to try and not miss as much in the corners, basically. 18%. I don't know if that's going to be enough for that grass field. We really need to crack on with that grass field. I didn't realise I needed to lime that one as well. But yeah, that's probably something I might start and finish off recording. £132 for the hour's wage. That's a better wage structure. I don't want to be having tons of money just pissing away basically on wages, do you know what I mean? Right, so we're gonna get rid of that course there. We're gonna go on no course. Generate field work. Right. You can do that job there. Like I say, I need to get that seeder over here as soon as it's finished so we can crack on with this job. At least this one's limed. Like I say, yeah, it'll need fertilizing, but it's not the end of the world. Yeah, I think up to now we're doing pretty good. To be honest. I'll tell you what I did do. Silage. It's a shame you can't get any baling contracts for just grass. That would be really good. If you could just get a grass contract, I think that'd be absolutely brilliant. Potatoes in field 7, you've got no chance. Ploughing on field 13, that's not a bad one. Field 13, I don't think that's near us though. We can set the... No, we can't set the worker going, can we? Oh, he's got one more headland to do. Oh, I thought he was done. No, he's got one more headland. Right, this work is really slowing me down now then. There we go. Perfect pH over on this. Yeah, we will get more powerful tractors at some point, but that fast track is really good at driving to and from the shop. This worker over here, yeah, he's got... I can't believe he's got one more headland to do. That 25% overlap has really screwed me over. Like, really screwed me over. Can I just jump in with you? I'll sit in the passenger seat. Yeah, perfect. But this is a cultivator and a... Yeah, it's a cultivator and seeder all in one is this machine. Like I say, it's not very wide. The wider... I want to buy the hot... Is it the Harsher one? I think, is that how you pronounce it? That's the one I want to buy. The problem I've got with buying that one is we've got nothing that can pull it. Cut a long story short, guys. For some big equipment, I want to get something like this. We don't need an engine upgrade. 300 brake horsepower, 147 grand. That'll do. Or you can get the Challenger version. 384, but it's a bit more. Or like I say, we could go for one of these ones, but I'm not that keen on it, to be honest. Not really sure why I've still got that mod. Now, I do like this one, but I know there's a bit of an issue with the 3-point connection on the back. As in, it'll connect like there is one, but there is visually isn't one. So I might be getting rid of that mod soon. Sorry, I was just literally sneezing. I wonder if we can put this roller in the middle. If we start this guy in the middle of the field. He's officially on the last headland now. Start in the centre. 5 headlands. Let's have a look. Create field course. Yep. Ah. Yeah, if I do 5 headlands, it's pretty much all headlands. I think we were good with that. I think it'll be good. I think that should be fine. But yeah, I'm hoping to get this. Well, I know this is just about finished, and it's kind of like farm manager mode again at the moment, guys. As soon as we get some more vehicles, we're going to be absolutely laughing. Absolutely laughing. But yeah, this worker with a 25% overlap does work really well. And he hasn't quite used a full bag of seed. Right, basically, this is how I'm going to do this. And then it should be perfect for any future work, basically. So if I do that now, you will see. I know I just got rid of a bit of the field, but that's fine. Now, I know there are people out there who don't do this. But I'm doing it because I find it a lot easier. You don't have little bits missed all the time. And next time he comes around with his seeder, he won't miss anything. Because he won't know the field's there. Now, like I say, that's just a personal preference on how I like to do it. He's gone into that corner there. That's fine. That's fine. Lovely. We don't need to reseed this, do we? We don't need to plough it out, do we? No. But yeah, as you can see, overall, he's working really, really well. And he is just about to finish. He's got 60, 70 waypoints to go. As you can see, he's working really, really well. So I think in this episode, guys, we have got a lot done. We've got one of our biggest fields seeded. We've got it, well, we're in the process of getting it rolled. We've done a liming contract. We're currently on with liming in one of our grass fields, but I know that's going to run out of lime. I know that. I might look at buying one of them seeders now then, guys. You know what, not seeders, well, you know one of them fertilizer spreaders? I did do a £17,000 contract, and if I just nip back into here, like I say, farm manager mode, if I was to buy it and go do those contracts now, that one, and that one, so 10, 14 and 38 would basically pay for the machine. That's how I'm looking at that. That would basically pay for the machine or the tool, the implement, you know, whatever terminology you want to use. That is what. And there is the finish point, guys. So yeah, like I said, absolutely. Whoa, wrong button. But yeah, as you can see, it just didn't quite catch the corner of this field, and that's fine. That is absolutely fine. If we just go this way and we just do that, we'll put some grass in at a later point. There we go. Job done. Absolutely done. Love that. That is absolutely brilliant. Yeah, we're doing well. We're doing really, really well. I'm liking the progress. Like I say, I do apologise for being on 1 times for most of this episode. I completely forgot to change it. I left it on 1 while I was just finishing off yesterday's jobs, because if I freeze the time, then there's just nothing else for me to get done. Now, I want to put a bit of canola in the ground in this little field. Right, I need to open the cover and I need to get that filled up, so that is really good. There we go. 2,000. Is this 2,500? 2,800. I didn't realise it took 2,800 litres of seed. Even though I've already filled it up once, I didn't realise. But there we go. And obviously what I would do is I would do the same again over on this field. I just wouldn't... we'll put it on to doing some nice smooth edges. I'm going to have a slightly longer episode today, I think, just because... You know, there are a couple of people like, oh, it would be nice if this series was a little bit longer, and you like I say, guys, you're not wrong. I do love playing on this series. Okay, yeah, that's fine. I can do it. I can live with that one. So, what I want to do right now, I want to, yeah, we'll drive that up there. We're going to sell this. We're going to send this to the shop, guys. We're going to do what I just said. We're going to get one of the. Drive to the shop. It's fine leaving everything at that. I need the weight on the tractor because it needs to be on the front when it gets to the shop. I'm just not 100% sure which spreader to buy, to be honest. We use this one a lot. The Amazon one is a lot wider, and it's only 3,000. Yeah, I tell you what, we'll just go for this one. We're not messing around. There we go. We'll buy the default one. Looks good to me. So that's going to basically drive itself to the shop. That's rolling over there. That's liming over there. I don't really know what that liming machine's doing. That liming machine's... wasting a lot of lime. It's definitely wasting a lot of lime. But yeah, as you can see with the roller, it's... I think we have got a little bit that we've missed. That's a shame. And there we go. We have got barley growing, and all it wants is a bit of nitrogen. Bit of nitrogen. Perfect. Other than that, this field is good to go. Expected yield, 72%. Yeah, because it needs the fertilizer yet. I think this is on silty clay as well, so that really does suck a little bit. Just double check. 47. Yeah, it's going to be the field 21. That's going to be a huge field that we're going to struggle to get rolled. I'm telling you now. We're going to struggle... not rolled, sorry. We're going to struggle to seed that field. Not because it's annoying or out like that. It's just... It's that big a field and I want to put corn in it. But that reminds me, guys. We're going to put corn in that field and we're going to look at planters. I'm most likely going to go for this Lizard M99 for this series. Because one, it's 8 meters wide and only needs 150 brake horsepower. I have just thought of something though. If I plant corn, does that mean I need to... These machines are used to seed. Additionally, this seeder offers the direct seed. Yes, no cultivating or ploughing is necessary. So yeah, we're definitely going to buy that one. But we don't need it yet. That's the thing. You know, we are quite a... Why can't I travel to my silo? Is it? Yeah, so like I say, we're not exactly needing it until springtime. 71%. Now, there's about 660,000 litres in here, guys. We are going to keep some of it, and we are going to get rid of some of it. We are probably, now that I brought silage in to feed, as I was talking about doing TMR over here in the cows. But personally... I'm just going to, I think I'm just going to whack base food in there. 85% productive. We don't really need TMR in here. Which actually, to be honest, if we don't make a TMR, we don't really need the straw. Because like I say, I did fill this full of straw. Absolutely filled it full of straw. A little bit unsure. Oh. Why is the health still on 0? I would have expected that health to have jumped up by now. Maybe it doesn't like the fact that I'm not feeding them a very good quality food. Who knows? But as you can see, this guy is almost on the end of his... He's got 1 minute and 50 to go. And then basically he's ready to go into the next field, which is going to be this one. Yeah, I am going to leave this episode here, guys. I think we've done pretty well. I don't know if it's any longer than my normal episodes. It's quite hard to judge when you've got time lapses. But I've had a blast playing this series again. It won't... I'll tell you what we'll do. Just as I'm going to end here anyway. Let's just get this filled up with seed. And then I can... with fertilizer. And I can send it back. Or, I'll tell you what, actually. I might... Ooh. Here's the thing. I could do with it being up here. Some of them contracts around here, aren't there? Oh, bugger. I've got some equipment I want to sell. That was meant to be the first thing I did today. Right, no, let me, before I end, let me just get rid of this. I've been meaning to sell this all day, guys. I've been meaning to sell this all episode. I completely forgot about it. Repaint, repair, sell. Repaint, repair, sell. I've been meaning to get rid of that all day because we're going to buy a new windrow. That windrow was not good for us, guys. It was not good. Oh, that's a Ted, sorry. Yeah, I'm going to go for... That's 8.5. This... Bear with me. I know it said 350, but the smallest one is 150 brake horsepower. If I hear on 150 brake horsepower windrow, I want this one. And I want... As daft as it sounds, I want to have a light black. Yes, I like that. I really like that. There you go. We sold our windrow and that one cost us maybe 20 grand. No, I don't even think it was 20 grand actually. Whatever that cost us, it's not as much as you think. Right, worker Sarah has finished. Now that was the one doing the rolling, so that is perfect. what I'm going to do, I'm going to fill this up with... Wow, look at the work mode on that. That's what those little white box and little red boxes and lines mean. It's like the spreader on it. Get that open there. Wow, that just cost £5,000. Right, I'm going to just put that there. It might glitch through there, but it'll do for now. Perfect. So in the next episode, guys, if I remember where I am, we've got fertilizing contract there, fertilizing contract. So 3 and 14. Wow, they're really, really close, aren't they? I might look at doing 3 and 14 while I'm here. I might do that. I might do 3 and 10 needs doing as well. Okay, interesting. 10 needs doing, 14 needs doing. Yeah. I might do 3 off and 14 off recording, then I'll be at field 10 for the next episode. That kind of puts me in a really good spot for being... If I leave the tractor part there, I won't forget then, you see. That's what I'm trying to say. Like I say, I'm a bit lost for words as per usual, guys. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you have watched this episode, guys, please, please, please smash that like button on the video. I know I'm supposed to say it in every video, but I do sometimes forget to say it. But yeah, really need to try and get as many people liking the videos. We're getting like over 100 people watching every video. If we could get 50 people liking every video, for example, could you imagine that? It would help push us out to a wider audience. Also over on YouTube, guys, our little store that we have for merch and stuff is currently in the process of being changed. Now I have put a link in my Discord for our new merch store. It does seem to be a lot cheaper, which is the main thing. I don't want people paying over the odds if they want to buy anything. But also on the new merch store at the moment, there is currently 15% off as well. So if that does interest anyone, there's t-shirts, like basic t-shirts, there's premium quality t-shirts, there's caps, hoodies, jumpers. If you're a female, David, I'm talking about you and your wife, there's a jumper dress in, there's a hoodie dress in there, you know, if she really wants to get out. Yeah, look, I've got to plug it, guys, right? I've got to grow the channel, you know what I mean? I've got to grow the channel. But yeah, check it out. Like I say, it's... Somebody has left the course. Okay, I'm a little bit concerned with that one. But as I say, guys, hit that like button if you've watched the video. It really does mean a lot to me that you hit the like button, because it helps push the videos to a wider audience. And until next time, guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you all later on.